All right, last week I took a pilgrimage to Atlanta to pay tribute to my favorite block of late-night programming that's not on G4. There in a beat-up warehouse on William Street, ladies and gentlemen, I found Utopia. Here it is, my friends. We've finally arrived. It's the corner of 12th and William Street. This is the birthplace of some of Primetime's most watched animated series. And there's no need for the cautionary toe dip. Nuh-uh. Let's dive head first into the world of Adult Swim. You know, when everybody at G4 found out I was going to William Street, they all said one thing. They said, Kevin, bring back lots of swag, which is a no-brainer. I got it. I'm all over it. Thanks, Astro. Appreciate it. But while I'm at it, I'm also going to grab a tour with Keith Crawford. Now, this is the guy who puts the adult in Adult Swim. I don't know what that means, but he does it. So, Keith, tell me about the history of William Street.
Well, you're here at William Street where we brought Space Ghost production many years ago when we just wanted to get away from all the corporate entity across the street at Techwood. So no one can be looking over our shoulder as we make all these silly little shows.
Man, you gotta check this out.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's a neat car she's washing. You think that's a straight six?
I think we're like the rebels on Hoth. Like, that's the Empire over there, and they've given us this little area over here. We don't run things like they do. It's kind of like, all right, today's Monday, so that means we got to do this today. And it's kind of good that way because it's flexible and fast.
Right. Amazing.
Good guy.
Totally.
Definitely have to meet with him.
William Street is cool because it's just sort of an open venue. You just come in and you have an idea and you do it, and there's no punch clocks, there's no cameras or supervisors, and
this has been my only real job.
I was a fan of Adult Swim before I started working for him, so it's pretty cool to go to lunch with the Aqua Teen guys or go hang out with the C-Lab guys and do stuff. I really enjoy that. And it does, you have a real college dorm feel.
I'm told that the no dress code thing is pretty cool.
you're only dressed up for this interview now.
That's right.
Dave's usually nude, walking around here.
Only from the waist down.
I think it first comes down to, like, we all like each other.
Only from the waist down.
It comes down to that more than do you have a lot of talent. I think everybody here is talented, but if we don't get along, then it's not going to work.
A lot of good stuff comes out of collaboration, and that's basically what, there's a culture at William Street is collaborative, and you know, everyone's idea is as important as anyone else's.
We are the sort of freaks and the outcasts. I mean, everybody here is sort of the most down-to-earth, yet eccentric or weird. Everybody here has a down-to-earth quality that I just don't see when I lived in New York forever when I have to go to L.A.
Would they, by any chance, have any swag in their office?
I think they'd probably have a lot of swag.
Oh,
so,
okay. Why don't you, Keith, if you care to tell the camera what's in this room.
And over here we have Andrew, who's our marketing representative, and Chris Lott, who handles operations, scheduling the day, and the shows and the promos and all that good stuff. They help Michael Cahill with all the stuff he does.
How's it going, man?
Over here we have our designers, Jacob and Brandon.
We get a lot of free reign. There's not a lot of people trying to mess with your stuff, which is nice. Creativity, basically, if you think of something that day, you can have it on the air nationally that night.
This is interesting here. This is some of the writer's artwork here, I suppose.
Meet Watt on 6 panels.
That's, all right, moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you started Space Ghost, did you have the grand image of William Street in your mind at all? Did you know that you wanted a separate entity that could create shows like that?
No, I just wanted an office.
I'm kind of worried now it's like getting popular, so don't blow it up. Don't get too big because then it starts to get ridiculous. You end up with 4,000 employees and you're like, okay, I don't know this guy anymore. It's become a conglomerate, as opposed to keep it lean, keep it real, just throw on the air what you want to see.
And I think we'll need to call security on this guy.
All right, everybody wants to know, yes, I did, in fact, bring back some swag, and I'm going to give it away.
Nice.
Well, most of it. I'm keeping the painting, and I'm keeping the meat wad balloon. That's
This
a
is
pretty sweet
cool.
little hoodie, right?
Yeah, it's just a cool hoodie.
And some DVDs and some other good stuff. And, I mean, it's all here. So watch all week, and you'll see how you can win some Adult Swim goods. Now, tomorrow, We'll go behind the scenes to see how the magic happens on Harvey Birdman and Sealab. Because there's so much, we'll have to check out Aqua Teen on Thursday. Now, yesterday we showed you the innards of William Street, but sadly we neglected to show you the reason they exist in the first place. Because without any of the cartoons, it'd be just a bunch of dudes hanging out in a warehouse.
Man, how do they do it? Recycle cartoons from the 1960s, $1.99 promos, and yet millions of viewers. You know, there's something special about that Adult Swim team, and I get to be intern for a day, so I'm gonna find out all about it. It's gonna be great.
Oh man, I'm finally here. I can't believe it. William Street. I'm gonna finally show all these people how creative I am.
Are you the intern?
Yeah.
Photocopy these.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me?
Hey.
Hi, I'm sorry. I heard you guys doing $1.99 promos.
Yeah, are you the intern?
From this room. Yes, hi. I am the intern for today. Kevin.
Welcome. I'm Michael.
Michael.
The best thing about the text, Lazo thought, well, why don't we just talk to the audience instead of yelling at them, shouting at them, trying to tell them what to do. Instead, let's just talk to them like they're people like us. That way we can change a bump on a given day. If something happens in the news or we've got a new show, that night we can drop it in.
Excuse me. You're Jay, right?
Right.
You edit Aqua Teen.
I do.
Oh, great. Well, I'm Kevin. I'm the intern for the day. So if there's anything I can get for you, you can let me know. I can do some great VO. If you need me to edit, I know After Effects.
Oh, good.
I know a little bit of the Final Cut.
Cool.
Pretty proficient with Pro Tools.
Good.
And I do voices as well.
Wait, I need coffee and a coffee. Thanks.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jay, I'll get right on that.
Thanks.
Coffee.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Kevin, how's it going?
Hi, good.
Good to meet you. Maybe you can help me figure out exactly how the Birdman comes together.
Timing is a major part of it. So traditionally you would have storyboards, but you couldn't hear it and you couldn't see how it was timed out. So you wouldn't know if it was playing well or not, you know, comedically, if the timing's correct. What we're able to do in Flash is that we can see the drawings with the audio together.
What was the biggest hurdle when making that leap from traditional to Flash?
Probably just getting used to the fact that you're no longer using a pencil or a real piece of paper. That's just very daunting for someone who's just, that's all you've done all your life is just draw. Basically, we have model packs for all the different characters, which includes heads and bodies and arms and hands and things like that. We have this online search function with every scene that's ever been done for Harvey Birdman in the past goes into this library system, and I can just search it using a keyword. If I'm looking for Harvey's foot for whatever reason, just type in Harvey's foot and just a list of scenes come back. And I actually get the actual Flash file of that scene, and I can pull out all the elements that I want.
Sure, he wasn't getting paid, but he should have considered the whole benefits package. Free artificial sweetener packets in the break room, up and down elevators, toilet seat protectors.
This internship sucks. They haven't given me a single creative task yet.
Hey, Trevor, where are the copies?
Oh, Kevin, I'm with G4. I'm the...
Yeah, not important. I just need the copies.
Yeah, that's odd because I went to copy...
Okay, how about this? Get the copies done, and when you're done, I want you to count the paper in that box. I don't think there's 500 sheets in each package. So if you could just count each one. Just the first box, yeah.
Yeah, I'll,
Okay, great.
Yeah, let's get right on that. Thanks.
Make sure they're not shortchanging us.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown somebody in the swimming pool. Adult Swim.
If you're looking for me, you better check under the seat.
We make a show called Sealab 2021 for Adult Swim. Our show and Aqua Teen are designed to be cheap, quick, fast, pop it out there. It's not as much about the visual as it is about the writing.
This show sucks. The writers absolutely suck. And could this green room be any hotter?
Do you think these shows would have been possible, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even before, After Effects and Final Cut?
That's part of the appeal of all these things is you could make our TV show in your spare time at home, sitting around.
Let's go get some pills from Mom. I'm gonna eat the hell out of some pills.
Pills girls from Mom.
I'm still jealous that you got to go to that.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was heaven. I walked through, and then there was like a chorus of angels there to greet me with lollipops and
I thought you weren't
swag.
coming back.
I wasn't going to, but there was anyway. Do you remember this bag here? This
Yeah,
is not
swag.
just an Adult Swim bag, but it's actually filled with swag.
Nice.
Good stuff, DVDs, hoodies, all sorts of good jazz.
Why do we show this off every day? You gonna give it away to anybody?
Tomorrow, actually.
Really?
Tomorrow, and it just might be your chance to win it, which would be pretty sweet. And also tomorrow, we're going to profile some of the new shows that Adult Swim is serving up. And on Thursday, we're going behind the scenes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Jeez.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome. You know, there are a slew of new shows coming out this fall on Adult Swim, and I went to William Street to get you some exclusive clips. But before we show that, I have to be honest. My real goal was to pitch them my own Adult Swim show, and you know what? I think they liked what I had to say. Now, Adult Swim may be incredibly successful, but that doesn't mean that anybody around these parts is resting on their laurels. In fact, these chefs over at William Street, well, they're always in the cartoon kitchen whipping up fresh batches of laughter.
Stroker and Hoop is a detective show starring Stroker and Hoop and their talking car. And they're fairly mediocre at solving their cases.
Stay calm. I'm Hoop, and this is my partner, Stroker.
Detectives, not gay.
We know how you feel, Megan. High school sucks.
You're too fat to be a cheerleader, so you do the goth thing.
Stroker is John Strockmeyer, former mattress sales turned private investigator. It's kind of like archetypical TV detective, and then Hoop is a little bit more of the do-gooder.
It's a nice night, at least. Sitting outside in the quiet, just being. Cool grass on our buttocks.
Car, 1980s model of some sort.
It would be like a super beta version of OnStar, but with a passive-aggressive voice actor behind it.
I'm Kevin Pereira. I'm with G4. Hey. How you doing? I hear you you take some pitches and you do the shows for Adult Swim. Mr. Jenkins III. He's a balding, sweet-toothed, cross-dressing mechanic who uses a magical wrench to stamp out poverty.
The other students laugh at me. They call me retarded hair guy.
Perfect Hair Forever is the story of Gerald, who's a young bald boy on a ridiculous quest for quality hair in a mystical land.
Uncle Grandfather.
Nick, I'll tell you, kids these days are unhealthy in general. They're overweight. They're lazy. Not anymore, thanks to the Yum Yum Squad. Okay, this is a little bit of a spin-off, but I think it's spinning in the right direction instead of spinning out of control like some other shows on this network.
Can I help you? Can I help you? What do you do? I do it all. Have a seat. I will, because that's something I can do.
I write, direct, and draw 12-Ounce Mouse, and I star in 12-Ounce Mouse, and I'm building the set for 12-Ounce Mouse. And the show is about a really lovable, sexy mouse who's fond of beer and sort of lives in this bizarre world of love and espionage.
Do something. I am. I did. Are you drunk? Not drunk enough.
It looks like a 3-year-old drew it and animated it, but it was me.
Meet Sal. He's a hate-fueled, eye-patch-wearing anchor, and he also struggles with Vietnam flashbacks. But it's an anchor, right? So when he's having a flashback, he's just underwater, struggling with the cigarette. War's going on above him. Mr. T. What if Mr. T was an animated, what is like a furry animal, and you...
Hey, excuse me, you reckon you could, give me permission to date your pumpkin?
Get off my porch.
Get out of your house. Hey, you like that? You like that?
Squidbillies is about some squids in the North Georgia mountains, pretty much just raising hell.
No, Yeah, ain't gonna touch my front butt unless I get one of them sport radio things with the earbuds.
Here you go. Go home, take it. Now, can I please have one of them Walkmans? That'll be $34 if you got it. That's ought to cover it.
We have Early Kyler. He was a young squid who made a decision to break the law to win the love of a woman.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a little more like a redneck sort of soap opera, rock opera, kind of folk opera maybe, not so much rock.
What I love about Adult Swim shows is they do things that on another network, somebody in a suit would have said, don't do that or water it down.
Good times.
You tried.
What do you mean I think they liked it. I'm expecting a phone call anytime soon, no?
Sure, they'll call you any
See?
day now.
That's what my mom said.
sure
I'm
of
like,
it.
yeah, thanks, Mom. Swag. Swag, even. We've been talking about it for days.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got the
We've
William
got
Street
some-
thing
oh, yeah,
here.
you wanna
Here's a
see the back
t-shirt.
of it? It's
Yeah,
kinda cool.
that's the coolest
It's
part.
cool. Let me get out
you can
here a
pretty much
little
get
bit.
into any club.
Cool logo.
As long as you're wearing that.
Oh, yeah.
And
this is very hip, very LA.
maybe some of our chatters or the callers today are going to get this, so start dialing. And tomorrow is the grand finale of my William Street Adventures. Excited? I can
Is it
tell.
really going to be the end?
It is the end, I
We've
promise.
been talking about William Street for like 3 weeks.
But listen, we're going behind the scenes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And Dave and Matt, they're going to spill some secrets about the
That
new
is exciting.
the new Aqua Teen movie.
Ah, some secrets.
Some
huh?
secrets. There
Top
might be
secret stuff?
spoilers. There might be. You've been warned. All right, this is it. This is it. The last of my William Street adventures. And today, we're going behind the scenes of the show that you've all been waiting to hear about, Aqua Teen. And not only that, you're going to get an exclusive little bit of news about the Aqua Teen movie. But a warning, this is important. If you're worried about spoilers, then turn down the volume because these guys sing like canaries under my intense questioning. Hey, tell me about how Aqua Teen is assembled.
Dave and Matt write the scripts, and amazingly, they can generally crank out a script in a day or two.
The hardest part really is to find out the idea, to come up with the idea that sort of ties it together. Once we have the idea, then it comes pretty naturally.
Last time you were here, you threw me out an old lady's mailbox and you made me Moon Boy Scout Troop 324.
We did.
Well, this time we won't. Okay, cool. Let me just go get my keys.
So Dave and Matt supervise the voiceovers, and as they do that, the show is kind of being rewritten and improved. And we're able to do that because we do everything here at William Street. We set up a system that is easily manipulated so that we can at any time change something.
I play from the Moonanites, and I play the Cybernetic Ghosts. Occasionally I do Satan.
I do Carl, I do Meatwad, and I do Ignignat, the green Moonanite, as opposed to Matt's the purple Moonanite.
This pornography is infinitely excellent. This dresser, however, is very boring.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Torch the dresser, Meatwad.
But this is where Carl keeps his clothes.
Look, these women don't have any clothes and they're not complaining.
Yeah, man, they're kissing each other.
Kevin Pereira. What kind of name is that? Is that American? I don't think so. They tell me you're a little bit metrosexual. I don't know what that means, half gay. What's that?
He had the courtesy to shake my hand and say, "Thank you, sir," and look me in the eye. I have nothing but the highest regard for Kevin Pereira.
So what I'm given to edit with in Final Cut Pro is a QuickTime of everything that a character does. So to date, probably every piece of the main 4 characters, Master Shake, Meatwad, Frylock, and Carl, there's probably less than 5 minutes of total animation of everything that they've ever done. And I keep a library of that and recycle that for every new show. Because it's a show for adults, it's really more about the dialogue than the flashy colors and flashy animation that you would need to keep the attention of a kid. And thankfully the writing is so great that we can get away with that.
Yeah, Frylock, we was just reading.
This is pornography.
Uh-oh.
Where on earth did you get this, Meatwad?
Yeah, where? I gotta confiscate this. Give it all to me. I need to learn how to read. Back here.
At Radical Access, they do the After Effects. The finalizing of the video. We had a campfire that we shot 5 years ago. We used that as explosions.
Oh, no. It's been in every show for the last 6 years.
We shot it in the woods, and then we would just sort of keyed it out very roughly. And whenever a character is on fire, which is usually
all the time,
we'll sort of paste that campfire on there. It represents chaos.
Who bothered to spawn you? And why? You know what I'm saying?
No.
This is the script for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force feature film. Normally our scripts are about 11, 12, 13 pages. This is a whopping 81 pages.
The movie is an action piece that leads sort of in...
An action piece.
It is. It's an action piece, and it leads sort of into a meandering origin story told in a very Aqua Teen way.
We need someone to play a mysterious character, the fourth Aqua Teen.
Yeah. Get to see the fourth Aqua Teen.
By the end of 2005, you'll see the Aqua Teen Hunger Force feature film.
Tell them the end. Tell them what happens at the end.
Frylock's a woman.
He's a woman. Can you believe that?
Here first.
Frylock's a woman? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're kidding, aren't they?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with those guys.
either.
I mean, like, it could be. That would be a surprising twist. No one would have seen that coming.
Well, they do now.
Well, it's true. This is the facial hair.
It's
and
kind of nice, though, that there's, it seems like, you know, they don't have to spend a lot of money to do this.
No,
This is just a bunch of guys just having some fun with some computers.
The editor said it best. He knows
Successful
exactly
show.
what's going on. It's not about the animation. In fact, that's how it is for most of the William Street cartoons, at least in my opinion. It's not about that. It's about the writing, and it shows. It shows.
I like it.
Yeah, I miss it. Good place. Good place.